What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rabbit's Used Cars. You know, I get tons of messages. I get tons of requests for this story. And I thought I'd share it with you guys on this channel about my weight loss journey. It's a funny story. I've never been a health nut. I've never been anything like that. If you ask anybody that knows me, smoking is probably one of my safer bad habits. Well, what got me into weight loss? I was dating a very, very attractive pinup model at the time. I weighed about 300 pounds. You know, pretty much like I've said in the VinWiki videos in the past, I was fat, smoked like a tar kettle. Always had this deep voice and always knew what to say, so I had no problems picking up the ladies usually. But I was dating a very attractive pinup model, and she was all about fitness. She lost a large amount of weight. She lived at the gym, meal prep, all this stuff. And, that just wasn't me. That wasn't my life. I mean, she was gorgeous, but for me, I was happy where I was at. She wanted me to go to the gym with her, and it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? You got to have that time when you want to do something. It's got to be the right time for you, and it wasn't for me. She tried to get me to go to the gym, and it was like oil and water. We didn't mix on this at all. And till she said one thing. And I'm going to stop this story to tell you another story right quick. A little random fact about old Rabbit. I am one of the most competitive people you will ever meet in your life. Whether it's views on these YouTube videos, whether it's selling a car, whether it's playing a board game, no matter what, I am uber super competitive. I'll never forget, we were sitting on her balcony. She had this gorgeous apartment right outside downtown Greenville. We're sitting out on her balcony. Hell, I was smoking a cigarette when she was telling me this. She's like, I really wish you'd go to the gym with me. You would like it if you tried it. And I said, it's just not for me. And then she said one thing that totally changed my whole outlook. She said, well, I guess you just can't handle it. It's like a switch flipped inside of me. It wasn't a good evening for us. We ended up kind of calling it off that night. I'll never forget, I was on my way home from her apartment, and I pick up the phone, and I call my buddy. Now, a quick little background on my buddy. This dude did bodybuilding competitions, and they oil themselves up and take pictures of each other, whatever, what these guys are into. This guy's like Mr. Fitness. And he's a good friend of mine. He's old school. I've known him forever. So I gave him a call. I said, hey, Chip. I said, yeah, man, I want to go to the gym. He goes, Rob, are you okay? I said, man, I'm fine. I feel great, but I want to look better and I want to feel better. He goes, man, I love this. You were serious about going to the gym. I said, I'm serious. I said, I want whatever it takes. He said, well, you meet me at the gym at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was there bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had my white sneakers on and my jogging pants. And I was ready to do some work. And he had all these big-for-nothing guys in there lifting weights and doing all this stuff. And he had me over in the corner doing squats and stretches and things like that, things with these big beach ball things. And I'm like, dude, I'm not here to play yoga. I'm here to lift weights like those guys. He goes, one step at a time. We got to prepare you for this. And the thing I love about my buddy is he knows me. And he knew how to work me. He knew how to put things the way I would understand them. So keep in mind, I weighed 297 pounds the day I walked into the gym. So we sit down, and we go over some meal prep. He says, I need to come to your house. Okay. So he comes into my house. He empties all my cupboards. He empties my refrigerator. He empties everything, all the Debbie cakes, all the Pop-Tarts, everything that's good got thrown out, which was 98% of what I had. Then he took me to the grocery store and explained to me how to shop for food when you're meal prepping and when you're trying to lose weight and when you're into fitness. The walking around the perimeter of the store. You buy on the 4 squares of the store. He showed me a few meal prep recipes. He showed me a few things. We cut out red meat. We cut out all the sweets, salt, sugar, everything that tastes good. We eliminated it. So I started working out. started eating the food like I was supposed to eat. I was actually eating a lot. I was actually eating like 5 times a day, these perfectly portioned out meals. And he showed me how to do that. And this is way before you could order meal prep, pre-made, and all that stuff. It's so much easier now. And actually, I do that to this day a lot of times because of time restraints. A couple weeks in, going to the gym 4 times a week, eating the food. Next thing you know, I was down 15 pounds. Then the next week, I was down 20 pounds. Next week, I was down 30 pounds. Well, man, you lose about 30 pounds, people start noticing it. Now, keep in mind, my little pinup girl ex, I haven't seen, spoke, or anything with her since then. Next thing you know, I'm down 50 pounds. I'm down 60 pounds. 70 pounds. 80 pounds. I got down to about 85 pounds. And I was working my ass off. And when you start seeing results, it just pushes you. And I mean, dude, I was lifting weights. I was doing everything, and I loved it. I felt great. I'm running around. You know, I was 35, 36 when this was going on. And, you know, I felt like I did when I was 20. You know, I mean, I was feeling great. You know, my knees weren't hurting. You know, I mean, just felt great, looking great, losing weight like it's going on stop. I went from a size 42 pants to 34s in like 3 months. So here I am, I'm almost 100 pounds down. And I'm sitting right at that 200 pound mark. And 2 weeks, man, I mean, I'm just killing it at the gym. Killing it, eating my food just right. I'm not losing any weight. Well, you know, you don't lose weight every day. Well, a week goes by, still haven't lost any weight. 2 weeks goes by, I haven't lost a pound. I haven't gained a pound, but I haven't lost a pound. So I was talking to my big for nothing buddy Chip. And he said, man, don't get discouraged. He said, tell you what, this was a Friday night, and right across the street from the gym was a Golden Corral, all-you-can-eat joint. He said, I'm going to give you a little homework this weekend. I said, what's that? He said, I want you every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to eat at that restaurant this weekend. He said, I want you to eat till you vomit. Then I want you to go eat again. And I'm like, isn't that kind of defeating the purpose of what all I've been doing? He said, no. He said, you do exactly what I say. Forget meal prep. He said, cookies, cake, steak, hamburgers, whatever, pizza. He said, I want you to eat till you're sick. All right. So hell, I left the gym that night, went to Golden Corral. Stuck a spoon in every dish there, man. I had a blast. Come out, felt like shit. I mean, just blah. Did exactly what he said. Was there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sunday, I couldn't even do it. I felt horrible. I mean, I felt like I was going to have a coronary. I laid in bed all day Sunday. Well, that Monday morning, I was back up and at the gym. We weighed me in. I gained 2 pounds. He said, now I want you to start your meal prep again. And he worked me like a pack mule in the gym. I'm talking about weights. I'll never forget, we were doing bench presses. And, you know, we had some free weights. I mean, the repetitions were nuts. I mean, there was no rest between sets, really. Just keeping you moving, keeping everything going. And I felt like I was going to vomit so bad that first day back after eating all that junk. And I literally threw up when I left the gym that day. You know, started back on my meal prep. He wouldn't let me weigh myself for a week at the gym. You know, they had the cool doctor scales. They couldn't weigh. He would not weigh me for a week. So back on my meal prep, back hitting the gym hard the next day. It wasn't that bad. The next day it was better. Hell, by the third, fourth day, I was kind of back in the rhythm again, going right back at it. And after that first week, he weighed me again. I weighed 197 pounds. He said, see what I told you? He said, what? So we shocked your system. Your body got used to what you were doing. He said, so we needed to shock your system. Since you're Mr. I can't wait, we kind of had to liven it up a little bit. He said anybody else would have kept going for another month and it would have naturally happened. But we had to fast forward for Mr. I got to see results. All right. So we're back in the gym hardcore again. I actually got down to 177 pounds, which I'm 6'2", and that's a little skinny for me. My happy weight's somewhere between 195 and 200 now that I've lost the weight, and I stay right there around that weight now. It fluctuates a little bit, but the thing that I tell people that are on their weight loss journey are going to lose weight is put your mind to it. It's a lifestyle change. You know, and you can go out and eat what you want from time to time. You know, you got to live, but if you want to live longer, you want to live healthier, it's really the only way to go. 7 years later, I've still managed to keep it off. You know, I eat, I enjoy myself. I love good food. I love good restaurants. I love having a drink every once in a while, but that's all in moderation. You know, when I start feeling like I'm putting on a little bit of weight, I know I can always go back to my meal prep plan. And because of my schedule, meal prep actually saves me time. There's no such thing as a lunch break in my business. I'm running nonstop. So it's nice to throw something in the microwave, heat it up, you got something decent, you know? And like I said, now you got all these new companies that are doing meal prep for you, and they'll deliver it to you. So it's even more convenient to do that. But I really wanted to share that story with you. I know it's not really a car story, but I think it's a good one. And, you know, I really want to thank you all for watching this. You know, I'm tired of talking about weight loss. I want to talk about something I like even more than that. Let's drive this big block GMC truck around.
All right. Come on. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Let's go.
You know, all this talk about my fitness journey has made me think about it. Maybe I should get back in the gym. And I think I just found my reason. Guys, we'll catch you next time here at Rabbit's Used Cars. All right, guys, you like what you're seeing? Be sure to like and subscribe, guys. We got a lot more great content headed your way.